Hello, everybody. I'm going to test the sound. Hello, everybody. I have such a beautiful melodic voice. Oh, somebody's already here. Welcome to your scary October readings. I hope they're not scary. However, I was pulled in June, back in June, to do a monthly for October's way back then because of some kind of weird happening and globally. Some, as it turned out, some signs are more affected than others. I felt like it could be a natural disaster kind of thing, but I didn't know. I haven't gotten a whole lot of information about it, but it even if it happens in one place, it affects the whole world in some way. I don't know how. Sorry, sometimes we're not given the whole information. I'm going to do a monthly reading. I'm psychic, feeling empathic, clairvoyant, and clairaudient. I've been reading for over 35 years. Been on YouTube for 7 years, so please subscribe if you don't mind. Do a 6-card spread of my own creation. The first card I'm going to pull is the lessons from the past that you're going to be utilizing in the month of October. The second card is your state of being that you're going to be sitting in, the energy you're going to be sitting in for the month of October, and then 4 predictive cards. Again, please like, share, and subscribe because it helps boost the channel. What's coming for Geminis in the month of October 2025? What's coming for Geminis in the month of October 2025? What's coming for Geminis in the month of October 2025? What's coming for Geminis in the month of October 2025? What's coming for Geminis in the month of October 2025? The lessons from the past you're going to be utilizing in the month of October is the Queen of Swords. I don't know if you're going to be sitting in your energy, or since it's the lessons from the past, you know that being logical and rational, you're to keep in mind that being logical and rational and calm serves you best, and sitting in the best parts of your energy, right, will serve you in the month of October. Your energy that you're going to be sitting in is the 6 of Wands in reverse. I don't know, it's a bit of pessimism, you know, because in the upright, this should be the victory card, right? In reverse, I don't know if you're feeling pessimistic. You're trying to remain calm and grounded, right? Your 4 predictive cards, welcome everybody. Your 4 predictive cards are the 8 of Pentacles in the upright, or sorry, in the reverse. You've mastered something, and maybe that's why you're just like, okay, I've mastered something, now what? You know what I mean? Because in the upright, this is learning something new, being mentored. In reverse, you've already learned, you know? Other people consider you an expert in whatever you're doing, whether it's being a wife or a mother, or in your career, or in your industry even. You might have a second chance, or a second chance with something, okay, or someone. It is under the Queen of Swords card, okay. Another chance with someone who's an air sign, like with you, or with a Scorpio, right? But this is about ascension, and here you see what looks like aliens, you know, and they all have scales, right? You might feel that you are being evaluated for something, maybe because you're a master. I don't know, this could be like a job interview even, but a second chance at something that you really want. Oh, and it may be love. Because they're sitting right next to each other. Maybe you felt defeated in the past, or maybe you're pessimistic about a new love, okay? But you have a second chance, right? It doesn't have to be with someone from the past, but it could mean that. But it might be just a second chance at love, just in general. And then it's right next to the Seven of Swords in reverse. Now it's underneath the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, right? It might be that you were a master at determining whether someone's lying to you or not. Like you don't suffer fools, right? It's a big love cup, right? I think you have a second chance at doing something you love or being with someone you love or could love, right? And you're trying to be grounded about it. You know from the past that being grounded has a better result, okay? So let's clarify. With the Beetlejuice Tarot, I didn't introduce decks to you. So the primary pull, the Horror Tarot, the clarifying cards are going to be taken from the Beetlejuice movie Tarot. And if clarifiers need clarifying, the Ghostbusters Tarot. Okay? In keeping with the Halloween theme. Now, Ghostbusters actually was a Christmas movie. Okay? So, I don't know. I mean, I read for the month. I give a deadline to my readings. But if we pull any Ghostbusters cards, that would be probably a foreshadow to December, okay? So what is this Ace of Cups? What's this Ace of Cup in the upright mean for Geminis in the month of October 2025? What's this Ace of Cup in the upright mean for Geminis in the month of October 2025? What's this Ace of Cup in the upright mean for Geminis in the month of October 2025? I'm not being pulled to a certain... Oh, there we go. Usually the cut lights up for me. It didn't that time. Now we're clarifying, what does this mean, right? And then you have the Lover's card in reverse. Now remember, it's right next to the Judgment card. It's in between the Judgment card in the upright and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Maybe if somebody comes back, you're willing to give them another chance in love, but you know how crazy you can be with each other, right? The dark sides come out. With Lover's card in reverse, with the Ace of Cups, you have a definitive, like, okay, if I'm going to do this again, it'll be the last time. Or if I don't do this again, I'm never going to do it again, right? So maybe you're passing judgment on someone. And look, Ace of Swords, I think you're choosing the former of the two, right? Because two aces as a tarot cluster, both in the upright, mean a new union or partnership. Could it be with someone new? Yes. But maybe you're hesitant because you know how ugly it can get, potentially. But this is the sort of destiny, the sort of truth. So you were meant to have this love experience with either this person from the past or a new person. Let's clarify with the clarifiers, the Ghostbusters deck, because I want to know if this is someone new or not. Like new, meaning you've never been with them before. You've never dated. Okay? So you may actually know them, but you haven't been in union with them. Okay? Please tell me whether any love relationship triggered in October is with someone from the past who Gemini has been with before. Please tell me whether in October 2025, Geminis will be getting back together in a romantic sense with someone from the past. Now, most of the time, 2 cards in the upright will say yes. 2 cards out of the 3 in reverse will mean no. Okay, is this a person you've been with from the past? No, according to the cards. And you're really freaked out about it because you will immediately see that there's potential. Now, we had 2 cards in reverse, so that's why I'm saying no. This could be someone you've never been with before. Remember this in Ghostbusters where they meet Zool finally on the rooftop of the skyscraper? You're a little freaked out at this. You'll know immediately whether this is destined or not. Okay? Then you have the King of Marshmallows, which is the King of Air in reverse. I don't know if you're attracted to air signs or people who are very quirky. And then you have the 10 of Streams, which is the 10 of Fire. It's an unwelcome burden. You might have someone out of the blue. You could know them or not know them, but you definitely not dated or been with them before, biblically. Okay? They've never been a love prospect. And you're pessimistic just in general. Maybe this person took a shot with you or let them know that they had a crush on you and you kind of like with somebody, or, you know, you weren't interested at the time. Now the Sword of Destiny has glinted in the sun. Now it's time. So it may be a divine monkey, maybe a divine timing thing. Okay? And you're just going to try and stay optimistic and grounded as possible. That's lovely. So let's get the monkey. No. No, don't cry, baby. So let's get the ultimate outcome. What's the ultimate outcome to October? I almost said Aries. For Geminis in October 2025. What is the ultimate outcome for Geminis in October 2025? I heard they come back. Now remember, the cards say you've never been with this person. So when you start seeing this other person, a past person might come back, you know, maybe as an ego thing to just like drop a note and see if you're still thinking about them. Like, but it's ego, right? They're not serious. They're narcissistic. And you know who I'm talking about. I feel. What's the ultimate outcome for Geminis in the month of October 2025? The 8 of Pentacles in reverse again. You've mastered something on an evolutionary level. You are not going to make the same mistakes in the past. You have a new destiny because you've evolved. You're at the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups because you've evolved, right? So you've mastered something. And with the 4 of Cups in reverse, you're not going to let anybody keep you stuck. Now remember the Tin Man, when he first Dorothy's first encounters the group, right? He was stuck because he was rusted, right? So they had to oil him up in order to get him moving again. You're not going to let anyone keep you stuck. Or you're not going to be stuck in the past, right? Now let's get additional messages for Geminis. Any additional messages for Geminis in the month of October 2025? Any additional messages for Geminis for the month of October 2025? Oh, this card wanted to come out laterally. Any additional messages for Geminis for the month of October 2025? I heard don't let them. So remember, I heard they come back, and I heard don't let them. Check it out, it resonates. Don't let them. Right? This is called nausea. And so this is the real life tarot, okay? You have a bag, but you kind of just don't, you want to be prepared, but not overly pessimistic. You want to let love in. If you want to do that carefully, go ahead. Now the challenge might be, wow, the vomiting Cupid in sideways is a challenge. Nausea and vomit. Now here you see Cupid puking. He's dropped his arrow, right? Yeah, be careful. Be cautiously optimistic. If there's red flags, listen to them. You know, just be realistic. You know, let's pull another one just for kicks. And here you see someone moving. Remember I told you? Six of Wands. Six of Wands is related to the Lover's card, but after the Lover's card comes the Chariot card, which is about movement, moving forward. Okay? Being willing to pack up if you need to move forward, because you don't want to stay stuck. Like the Tin Man, crying and rusting himself, right? Awesome. That's a pretty good reading. Well, thank you so much, Geminis. Please hype the video if you don't mind. I appreciate, you know, the hype button is for small creators like me who need to be seen more, so I appreciate it. But it's the last time I see you for this week. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.